Hoppy Froggy Friday, welcome to the mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Right, so this video is in the Froggy Friday collaboration. The collaboration was started by the wonderful Karen from the Dragon's Cave and Lisa from Girl in the Garage, and is supported by the amazing, awesome Lula, Nerd Goblin Art, Tim the Bass Resonator, and the wonderful Gert Creates. I keep calling her Gert, she's awesome. Right, so this week's frog. Yeah, what am I doing? Apart from I'm not having a clue. A couple of weeks ago, I did something very similar to what I'm doing today. Very, very similar. Now, one of my wonderful subscribers, Diane, left a comment. Sorry, my light just seemed to get a little bit... It flickered. Anyway, yes, Diane left me a comment regarding putting chameleon powders, because before I put the sticker on and just black. And she suggested chameleon powders to make the aurora effect. That's kinda what I'm going to be doing in this one. So, if you didn't see that, what I'm doing is, pardon, I will give this a bit of a clean up. I'm going to be putting in a little bit of resin, like you do. I think I'm undecided on what I'm mixing in with the resin. I've got this awesome stuff. Yeah, I got it from Mini Scenes GB. Tracy, she even got a hat. It's awesome, is this stuff. This is the 80 mesh. I've also got the 200. So, I'm either using this, or I've got some stuff. Is it the inks that I've got? Yeah, the Night Sky inks. I got them from Temu a long time ago that I like using. So I'm still deciding which one. Chris, which one should I use? Okay, I've given you a choice of two. The Starry Night Sky stuff or that.
Use that. It saves me having to find it.
Okay, my lights keep flickering. I didn't miss it then. So I'm going to be using the 80 mesh glitter. Diamond Dust, I think it's called.
Sounds familiar.
It's brilliant. I'll actually get Chris to link that below. If you don't have it, you need to get it. It's awesome. Right, so I'm going to be mixing a tiny, tiny, tiny amount in, just to give it that little bit of sparkle. Now, I'm saying a tiny, tiny, tiny because I did mix it in with a video for next week. And I think I only put 2 tiny bits in, but it was way, 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 way too much. So yeah, tiny amount, because I'm only making up 60 mils of resin. This mould takes 120 mils, which is 4 fluid ounce. Last time I wasn't quite accurate on my measurements, so when I backed it, yeah, watch that video. It was interesting. Right, so I figured this time doing 60 mils, and then when I do the backing, I've got another 60 mils. So that's what I'm doing. So super straightforward. Filling it up with the clear mixed in with the glitter. I am going to let that cure. Once it's cured, I am going to be putting a sticker on. Now, Chris, do we have any more of that gold vinyl stuff with the silver back?
Yes.
Yeah. I've actually not got a clue what I'm printing yet. I've not even loaded the program to print it. So I'll be printing the sticker off on our Maker 4. And when I come to sticking that on and come back on camera, that's when you'll see what I'm doing, because at this present moment in time, I am clueless. Which is about 90% of my life.
95.
Or 95, as he just said. Right, so that's what I'm doing. So for this point, I'm going to clean out my mould, mix up my resin. As I mentioned, I'm only making up 60 mils. And then once all that's done, I'll be back to mix in the glitter. I'll give you a bit of a speedy on camera for that. Yep, we've got gold or silver. So yeah, I'll be back on camera just to do that. It'll only be a short one. And then this will be going in my G3, which is at the side. Normally I do things on my G3. I don't know if you've noticed from a few of my recent videos. I can feel the waffle going on. Sorry. But I've got, two projects on the go. So I figured, since I'm not filling it all the way up, I can easily move this across without spilling it all over the place. And then I am doing Sunday's video, which is Skull Sunday, another collaboration. I'm doing that after this. Right, so I shall pause the camera now and I will be back once the resin is mixed and I'm ready to put the glitter in. Right, I wonder if anyone noticed I've forgotten something. If you can hear anything in the background, it's the degasser going. I have actually mixed the resin up. I forgot the eyes. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly put these in now. I will turn off the sound because the vacuum chamber is pretty loud. But that's what you're going to be seeing. I'm shoving the eyes in. So, be right back in about 6 minutes once the degasser's finished.
The crafty rat, she's lost the plot. She's got a cauldron and it's running hot. Pouring frogs, oh hoppity hop. Her workshop's spinning, it won't stop. Hoppity hop, she's on the loose. Glitter and glue, a festive excuse. The resin runs, the vinyl sticks. She's crafting chaos with hopping tricks. She's got tinsel tangled in her hair, paper snowflakes flying everywhere. Her neon sweater says, "Don't look back." She's leading Christmas off the track. Hoppity hop, she's on the loose. Glitter and glue, a festive excuse. The raisin runs, the vinyl sticks. She's crafting chaos with hopping tricks. Oh, ratty rat, what have you done? You've turned the holidays into a pun. With every hop she takes, it's clear this Christmas belongs to her. Run, hoppity hop, she's on the loose. Glitter and glue, a festive excuse. The raisin runs, the vinyl sticks. She's crafting chaos with hopping tricks.
Right, so this first layer has cured and I am blooming frozen. Now, I've had many iterations of stickers that I've been cutting out this morning from me Cricut. I've now gone with this one. So hopefully it's not going to be too big. So I'm going to get straight in to seeing. Now, when I say many iterations, I've done lots of attempts and oh yeah, bugger. Oh, hang on. Can I do it this way? You tell I didn't use brain cells. Right, so let's get this in. I don't want to handle it too much. Right, so... Yay! Oh, bananas. Okay, it's in just. Right. So what I'm going to do now is keep sticking. Chris, whilst I'm doing this, hon, could you please go get me my Galaxy chameleon?
I can't remember where I put it.
It's in the purple. Is it in that box or a box like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just multitasking. Should have got things ready. But I need to change my insulin and I'm trying to rush to get this done. So yeah, nothing like rushing, is there? Right, this tiny piece I'm having a few problems with. But I will get there.
Or cry trying.
Or cry trying, yeah. Right, that's as good as that's gonna get. Right, so last time I did this, I literally just topped it in black. And that's kind of what I'm going to be doing this time. But first, before I do that, if I can find my brush. What have I done with my brush? Right, I've got multiple cups like this. I think I've got 3 of them at the back there. And it's just trying to find the one that I need, which is this. Right, so throw that away. Oh, super cold. Right. Now, this is fully cured. There's no, absolutely zero stickiness on that. So I think I've done this before, I think. If I coat it in alcohol, I know you can use hairspray, but I don't use hairspray. The last time I had hairspray was actually for doing similar stuff on glass. Do I know where any of that stuff is? Do I eckers like? Right, so I've probably put too much on there. I'm going to try it anyway. Now, I'm using Galaxy because it's one of my favourites. Yeah, put way too much. That's just washing off. Right, yeah, Galaxy is one of my favourites. Just because, being an astrophysicist, I love saying that. It's Galaxy. What can I say? It's probably why I quite like the tiny Turner colours, because they can be quite yeah. Okay, I'm just going to warm this up a bit to get rid of some of the alcohol. So hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, Chris will cut the cut the volume. Right, I am just going to put one spray on and see if that's any different. If this don't work, I do have another idea. It's just going to take me a bit longer. Oh, that seems to be working a bit better. Right, so all I'm going to be doing is just stuffing this on so I shall leave you to Chris's music.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, the crafty rat, she's lost the plot. Pouring frogs, oh, hoppity hop. Her glitter spilled, her scissors fly. She's crafting chaos, reaching the sky. The resin runs, the vinyl sticks. Her table's a circus of hopping tricks. Oh, crafty rat, don't stop, don't stop. You're pouring frogs, oh, hoppity hop. Glue on your hands and glitter on your face. Bouncing around in your crafty space. Paper cuts and a trail of beads. She's got the chaos every crafter needs. A jar of googly eyes rolls to the floor. Her crafty heart always craves more. The ribbon curls, the glitter pops. The madness flows, it never stops. Oh, crafty rat, don't stop, don't stop. You're pouring frogs, oh, hoppity hop. Scissors in the air and glue on your sleeve. In your crafty world, who needs to leave? Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo!
Right, so this ain't gonna be perfect. I cleaned it up a little, but as you can see from there, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm using black polyurethane for this bit. Now, I believe you have a little bit longer than you do with the standard white stuff, but not by much. So, because I did the 60 mils, in theory, this part should be 60 mils. In theory. Now, make sure I've got a spare. Oh, this one's almost full. So, in case I go over, I've got that. Yeah. Do I need any more little moulds? Be right back. Right, I found a mould, if necessary, only if necessary, and this is from the range. It's not from Temu. Right, so I am using MB fiberglass. I need to remember to mix well before use. Now, is this by... this is by weight, so I need scales. Shaking resin feels really, 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 really wrong. This feels like it should be illegal. But I think the Chris has got a resin 3D printer. I think for that he has to shake the resin as well.
Yep.
Yeah. It just don't feel right. It says mix. Although it probably says mix, so there's probably a better way of doing it than shaking, but yeah, right. So I am doing 60 mils or 60 grams. I'll just pop that to the side. Now I'm using one of my silicone cups. I don't normally use these because I can't actually remember the last time I did stuff that small that I could use these. So there you go. I've got loads of them somewhere, but I can only find 2 clean ones. I have a habit of letting the resin dry. Not that you need to know this. And then I'll peel it out eventually. Eventually being the operative word.
Is that a royal eye?
Yeah, that's a royal eye. Right, Chris, you need to open that. Yeah, I use these sticks in a lot of my videos, and you probably noticed they're usually a bit grotty, but Chris has nicely tidied them up for me. He's a love. Yeah, this is what happens when you've got two people with grip problems. And yeah, okay, be right back whilst he opens it. As soon as I turn the camera off,
Oh, what easy.
he does it. Right. So, right. I am doing 30. Now, I'm not normally very good at this, so, you know, hey ho, we'll see. Look at all them bubbles. That is actually making me want to cry. Might do 35. Just because. So, if necessary, I'll get Chris to speed this a bit up. Right. There we go. So I'm going to mix this for about a minute. Right, so that is the minute mixed. Hopefully it's mixed properly. If not, I will cry. Right. It does look like a lot. So, here goes.
Grams, not kilos, right?
Yes. So, as I mentioned, you do get a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit more time with the black, I've noticed. So, it's not too bad. I don't necessarily have to rush it. I think last time I did this frog a couple of weeks ago, I was rushing. I wasn't entirely sure how much time I had because I'd not used the black before. I mean, you only get like an extra minute or so. It's not as though it's excessive time. But yeah, last time I didn't have enough, so I had to make up more. And yeah, it was just a bit of a interesting experience. So I am trying to do this quickly because, as I say, it is pretty darn quick stuff. However, probably should have used my pokey stick that Chris has nicely just cleaned. It'd have made this so much easier. But do I do things the easy way? Do I ever do things the easy way? Just trying not to get my fluffy top.
All I'll say is that the eldest is our first child.
I'm just trying not to get my fluffy top in. Eee. Chris, roll my sleeve up. Oh. So it is starting to thicken up. I am rambling. I apologise. If necessary, Chris will speed through this. Not much speeding. I think that's full, don't you?
Put a little dollop on there.
Ooh, he's wanting me to pour a little dollop on here. It's not very flat.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't take that long to cure. I can hold the damn thing. That's fine. I just want to pick up the pan.
We're currently testing holographics, as you can probably tell from that. So let's try and get some of these board. I think I might have to get Chris to colour some of these. And give him something to do. He likes his colouring. I probably should have done my pot, but you know, I will do it anyway. Yeah, it's starting to warm up now. Which doesn't take much doing because this room is cold. Not as cold as normal, but it is cold.
There's a downside to using black.
What's the downside to using black?
You can't tell when it's cured.
Actually, that's a really valid point. With the white, it starts off clear, and then it kind of glows, and it kind of goes white, so you can actually, it's fun to watch. So yeah, you can see how that's thickening up. So that's full. I think that's probably all I'm going to get out of that. There is a little bit left, but... Right, so I shall be back in about... I think it's probably going to be about an hour. I'm going to let it cool down. So I shall catch you then. Right, so I think this is cured. I'm not sure what happened, but the other ones... Yeah, we won't go there. Right, so obviously this is going to need a lot of clean up. I will get this out first. Now, just to give you an idea, my craft room is so blooming cold. I actually had to put this in the G3. That's how cold my craft room is. I mean, I only put it on at, I think I did it 25 or 30 degrees. Yeah, it wasn't overly hot, so I'm hoping this is cured, because there was a slight issue with the little pendant things that I did. In fact, I'll show you. I have actually demolded them. We've got this one, which is like bendy as heck. We've got this one, which is bendy but feels a bit better than the other one. And then we've got the other one that I did. That ain't cured. So, yeah, I need to figure that one out. I'm wondering if... I could have sworn I'd mixed it properly, but... Oh, yeah, sorry. Easily distracted. Right. I always struggle with this one. So I will pass this on to Chris to take out for me. Right, so lots of cleanup needed on the bottom. Well, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's weird. So there's some in the bottom there. But, yeah. I'll neaten that up and I'll get Chris to include that in the glamour shots. So, let's get straight into this. What have you put on my head, Christopher? Oh dear. Right, so I always get nervous taking these out because of that one I had quite a few frogs back where I broke the mould. However, on the plus side, Chris has found me some of my other frog moulds, so they're no longer all missing, just a couple missing. So I at least have a spare. What are you two playing at?
I'm not doing anything.
This is why I usually do my videos, like, when the kids, or when the young kids are at school. Chris on his own, I can tell off.
I ain't a young kid.
You are. You're my baby.
And I don't go to school.
No, but you go to college.
It's different.
Yeah, she's 17. Going to be 18. Like, not next month, month after. January. Right, so let's have a look at this.
52 days.
52 days apparently until her birthday. Not that she's got a countdown on her phone. Right, let's have a look. Ooh. I kind of wished I'd have used a smaller sticker. However, that kind of looks cool. Don't know if you can see the flash in there when I move it around. But that's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
With its blue eyes. I quite like that. Right, so I think that's pretty much it for this week's Froggy Friday. I will try and get some kind of shot to show that, because when you look at angles, you can see the difference. Right, so that is this week's Froggy Friday. I'm actually quite impressed with that, quite chuffed it's worked well. As I say, the only thing I've learned from it is next time I need to use a smaller sticker. That one's a little bit too big. Other than that, I think it looks kind of cool with its blue eyes. Right, so everyone, I appreciate you watching. It means a lot to me. There is a link to the playlist below. Please go check it out because all the creators on the Froggy Friday are absolutely fabulous. Yeah, I've got discount codes, which are linked below. I've got also a buy me a coffee link and my Amazon wish list. That's just there if you want to go on there and have a look and see what I'm wanting or support me. Anything I do get or is donated through the buy me a coffee is going to be going straight back into the channel. And that's it for this week. So I shall catch you for my next video, which should be on Sunday for Kaz's and Lula's School Sunday collaboration. So I'll catch you for that one. Bye, guys.
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she leaves. She's the crafty rat with her spinning light, turning